at that, but it wasn't easy.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are really utilize the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Maniunas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Capella in at the 5. On defense, the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. In trouble.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Paul with the ball. They really needed more from him in that loss to Golden State. To the right side. Takes the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Johnson attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Griffin. The Rockets making the shot. It's back to Hill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's good on the second. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Johnson penetrating. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an itself.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Chris Paul. Capella dishes to Johnson. And taken away by Paul. Feeds it to Redick. The three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Harden the pass to Johnson. Here is Harden. Ariza kicks to Maniunas. Back to Ariza. Pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Rebound Hill.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the wide open shot from Redick. The shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. And I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Pick up by Hill. The drive by Paul. Green against Ariza. Green dishes to Hill. It's rebounded by Houston. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Harden on the wing. Uncovered. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for James Harden.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now, here's Redick. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. That's good. 10 points for Chris Paul. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Maniunas has the open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Down low, here's Hill, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Fifth on the list, Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me.
The Clippers trail. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Anderson is out there with Green, and it's Griffin in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 13 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Moniunas kicks to Johnson. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Paul outside. Redick, a good look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Clippers lead by 4. And for Houston, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Moniunas passes to Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Griffin's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Johnson, a wide open look, and Houston again with the bucket. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Griffin sets the screen for Redick. Stolen by Harden. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Harden gets the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Clippers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Rockets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Ariza with the bucket.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish. For us there, man. That was sweet.
Paul against Johnson. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Griffin with the steal. Green dishes to Anderson. Back to Green. Paul outside, takes the 3.
Or good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back end.
And stolen by pushing it up. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to...
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in three-point shooting, and also he was the NBA's best free throw shooter, as close as it comes to automatic.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain it.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
In the corner, Harden. Johnson, that's for 2. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And it's Ariza in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ariza's got 5 points so far. Clippers trail by 3. And here is Paul. 14 points for him. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Pass to Moniunas. Ariza kicks to Johnson. And Houston again with the bucket.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period #1.
Passes it to Redick. The feed now to Green. Now here's Griffin. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kicks it to Moniunas. Here's Johnson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Griffin. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the load.
And that does it for the first half of...
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
You know, I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Talk about a terrific game for Johnson. He has 20 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Moniunas.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
To the left wing. Paul kicks to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Blake Griffin.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Houston moving it around. Harden the pass to Johnson. Sweet little floater. Johnson's got 22.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Dishes to Green. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Maniunas kicks to Harden. There's a good screen. Here's Johnson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
The dish to Griffin. Leaps for it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and they double up Paul. Griffin dishes to Green. That's good. Green's got 11.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Hill.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Houston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Griffin a screen on Ariza. Green against Johnson. And Griffin, here we go. That one a little long.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside. They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
The Rockets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back. Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And now a look at Blake Griffin, coming off a terrific season. 14th in scoring and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Tell you what, he really saved this team's bacon in several games last year. And, oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league, too.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Capella kicks to Johnson. Harden the pass to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Harden with it. Chris Paul covering. Harden dishes to Johnson. It's stolen by Green. Harden against Paul. Hill left side. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Reddick. Unloads. And that's good for 2. Reddick's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And it's Johnson penetrating. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 11 points here in just the second half. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Left side, Griffin. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harden. Finish off the break. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now Paul. 14 points for him. Paul with the screen for Reddick. Back to Paul. Takes the 3. No good. Good D by Ariza.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off.
Clippers trail by 4. And Sessions kicks to Crabbe. Sessions with a screen on Chalmers. Sessions against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Griffin trying to get open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got 8. Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Johnson outside. Houston moving it around. Bazemore gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Sessions with it. 9 points in the game so far. Floats one up. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. In the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And the pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Griffin's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Green, the screen. 1:49 left to play in the 3rd. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Johnson outside to the right side. Griffin against Henson. He kicks it to Chalmers. He feeds it to Johnson. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Johnson's got 33 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Griffin passes to Green. Feeds to Anderson. Pass to Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Look at Johnson. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, J.J. Redick, a little bit ahead of him. Another sniper will hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Johnson dishes to Henson. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the wide open shot from Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Chalmers from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Sessions. 9 points in the game so far. Griffin passes to Sessions. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chalmers can't get it to go. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Rockets leading by 8. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Allen Crabbe out there with Green, and it's Hill in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And there's the 3-second violation. And for Houston, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And the shot is good from Johnson.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Crabbe. The tray. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Johnson outside. 18 feet out, and it's Houston with another.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And they double up Paul. Passes it to Redick. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Harden. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Harden. Look from Green. Again, Los Angeles.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Johnson attacking. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
Rockets ball.
Here's Maniunas. The feed to Ariza. 5 on the clock. Johnson dishes to Maniunas. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Attention, Staples.
I think Doris working for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Hill kicks to Green. Pick up by Hill. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Clippers trail by 15. Kicks it to Crabbe. Dishes it to Hill. And Capella sends it back, but he gets it back. Hill passes to Crabbe. That is good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Johnson dishes to Harden. Here's Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The dish now to Hill. Takes it from 10. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. free throw drops for Hill, and the Clippers making a change here. Griffin's checked in.
Jordan Hill.
Both free throws good from Hill.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Paul with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Picked by Griffin. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Johnson's got 41.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Harden. Off the pick. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Harden, that's good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Clippers trail by 15. Now here's Paul. Pick up by Hill. And here's Redick. He dishes it to Hill. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Harden kicks to Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Paul against Harden. The drive by Paul. And the rejection by Harden. And he's able to get it back. That's good. 11 points for Blake Griffin.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
What a nice feed. And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of player. Versatile as baking soda. Multi-uses, multi-dimensional. He can do it all.
Paul outside. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. To the paint, off the screen, shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. Johnson against Hill. Moniunas passes to Johnson. Houston moving it around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 43 points for Freak.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And I think Doris Burke has for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Moniunas against Griffin. Moniunas dishes to Johnson. There's the pass to Moniunas. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Wing shot on the way. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
That shot by Griffin, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Johnson kicks to Moniunas. In the corner, Harden. He feeds it to Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win of the year.
And it's always nice to get win number one against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Clippers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Johnson. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And that one's good, Griffin.
And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
It's Harden with the drive from 10 feet out. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Harden. Johnson's got 45 points. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Paul kicks to Griffin. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Harden. Johnson outside. Now Maniunas. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K